नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्ण प्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So by Krishna's costless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 12th chapter, that is the devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. Now Krishna is giving us all the qualities which we need to acquire so that we can become dearer to Krishna. So that we can become dear to Krishna. How can we achieve these qualities? In this material world, when we are applying for some good school, good college, we are working hard to and write the entrance exams and everything to achieve that qualifications, basically. Similarly, to get a good job, also we need to work hard and attend the interview and perform very well to do all those things. So to meet all those qualifications, it's very competitive in this material world. But here, it is to become dear to Krishna, there are no limitations. Like it's in this material world, if you are applying for a good job, there will be so many people applying, they can take only very few. But to become very closer to Krishna, to become very dear to Krishna, everybody can become closer to Krishna. In fact, Krishna is closer to everyone. Krishna loves everyone. So that means Krishna is dear to everyone. But whether we are becoming ourselves dearer to Krishna or not, the problem, the ball is in our court. That's what we need to understand. So Krishna loves everyone. He is equal, samam, samoham sarva bhuteshu. I'm equal to all living entities. So Krishna is equal to everyone. Krishna loves everyone very equally only. But to become dearer to Krishna, closer to Krishna, we have to achieve that qualities. That's what is very important. That doesn't mean that Krishna hates other people, but Krishna likes the devotees who are Krishna is considering them as his own self. Jnani tvatmaiva me matam. That's what Krishna says. I consider the jnani to be my own self. That's what Jnani Atmaiva Me Mata. So the responsibility is ours, not Krishna's. Because love cannot be forced upon anyone. Love cannot be forced. It has to come natural. We need to develop that love on Krishna. We need to have full faith on Krishna. So then, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will be able to become very, very dearer to Krishna. That's it. So that faith on Krishna is what makes us go to Goloka. That has to come. That's it. So that faith on Krishna, we have to be very fortunate to develop that faith on Krishna. We all have full faith on Krishna, fully believe in Krishna. That's the reason we are progressing in this Krishna consciousness every day. This is a very important step in our life, what we have taken, that we are studying Bhagavad Gita every day. We are listening to Krishna. That way, we are able to remind ourselves that Krishna is our friend, that Krishna is our servant. Servant in the sense, not in the material world, what we call as servant, like spiritual. Spiritually is our very close friend. Of course, a friend will serve everyone. Friend will serve the other friend. So Krishna is saying, Arjuna, Krishna told Arjuna that you are my Saka, you are my friend. That's what Krishna told. Krishna told Arjuna that you are my Bhakta, you are my devotee. So we need to achieve these qualities, like being a devotee of Krishna, being a friend to Krishna. So then we will be able to go to Goloka very easily, because we'll become very closer to Krishna. Then Krishna will be able to serve us. Krishna will be able to do everything on our behalf. We need to sign it, like normally in this material world, like we give authorization, correct? You can do everything on my behalf, this person, something like that. A power of attorney or something like that, we call in this material world. So like that, we need to just fully submit ourselves to Krishna. So we need to let Krishna act on our behalf. Then only he can do that. He cannot force us to sign. He cannot force us to agree. Then it won't work, because we'll become more rebellious then. So then that is not good for ourselves also. Then we are going to degrade ourselves even more. We are going to fall down into hell that Krishna doesn't want. So that way, our Lord Sri Krishna, he wants us only to love him. That's why he said that Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam Yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upagridam asnami prayatatma. So that bhaktya, with bhakti, with devotion, we need to offer everything to Krishna. The devotion only is going to take us to Goloka. This knowledge will make us a perfect devotee. He is making us a perfect devotee, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Because with this knowledge, we are able to purify ourselves. We are able to focus our mind on Krishna. Because mind is so much flickering and so much unsteady. It is chanchalam, astiram. So that's why Krishna says, yato yato nischaliti manas chanchalam astiram. Chanchalam astiram. So mind is chanchalam, it's flickering, and astiram, it is unsteady. Now we need to make it very steady, very stable. Our minds should become very stable, very steady. How that is possible? We need to focus our mind on Krishna. Then only it is possible. Manasamyamya machitto. So we need to think about Krishna. Then only our mind will become steady. Then only we can control our mind. So that way, this knowledge helps us to remember Krishna all the time. Because when we are acting with this knowledge, because with this knowledge means it is a practical knowledge. It is jnana vijnana sahitam. That's what Krishna is teaching us, both theoretical and practical knowledge. So when we study the theory and then we put that theory into practice, so that means we are able to focus our mind on Krishna. That means we are not focusing our mind on the results. So when we are acting, when we are doing anything, if our mind is focusing only on Krishna, not on the results, then we can say that we are doing everything for Krishna. We are doing that action for Krishna. Our mind should focus only on Krishna, not on the results. Whatever we do, Yatkaroshi, whatever we do, we have to do it only as an offering unto Krishna. Tat kurusva madarpan. So our mind should focus only on Krishna, not on the results. Like Arjuna, when he was fighting in the battle, at that time, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, his mind was not thinking about whether he is going to win or to lose. Win or lose. Because he knows whatever happens, it happens by Krishna's mercy. And he was only fighting for Krishna. He was focusing his mind only on Krishna because he was fighting for Krishna. Like that we need to do in every action. Whatever we do, we need to focus our mind on Krishna only. If we focus our mind only on Krishna, then we are fully protected by Krishna only. Everything, that means we are submitting ourselves unto Krishna only. So that's the way our life, our daily life should go. Every day, all our actions in our life should be only done for Krishna only. So our mind should focus only on Krishna all the time. So that means we should not complicate our life. We have to make our life very simple. Then Krishna will help us. Only by Krishna's causeless mercy, everything will become very simple and easy. Because he knows. Krishna knows very well what kind of problems we are going to face. Krishna knows very well how we struggled and suffered in our previous lives. So many lives. With so many bodies. Everything Krishna knows. He was always with us, witnessing everything. So, Krishna can help us. Once we surrender us to Krishna, then Krishna will save us. So that's why Krishna says that by my mercy, all your problems will be solved. That's what we need. We need Krishna's help to solve the problem. Krishna's help. That's what we need. So if we get Krishna's help, then we can save ourselves. That's what we need. Krishna is ready to help. So we need to just sign that agreement that I'm willing to let Krishna to help me. That's it. That means we need to simply depend on him for everything, not on the results. Because he's the one helping us. He's the one doing everything for us. So we just have to act, we just have to do everything, and that way we can leave everything to Krishna and do everything for Krishna. That's what I always say, that let Krishna do everything for us. So leave everything to Krishna, do everything for Krishna. Then, with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, our intelligence will become very sharp. Our memory also will be very sharp. We will understand everything. Krishna gives us all the knowledge, all the memory, whatever we need, Krishna gives to us. So that's what we are gaining with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. This knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is taking us closer and closer to Krishna. Day by day, every day, when we study and understand this Bhagavad Gita, so our faith on Krishna is actually growing very much. And that way, we are very, very fortunate that Krishna is making us to study Bhagavad Gita again and again. Are we going to stop this anytime? No, not at all. If you finish everything, are we going to think that we finished this Bhagavad Gita, 18 chapters, 700 verses, everything I'm done? No, we are not going to think like that. Because this gives us, every day studying this Bhagavad Gita, connecting with Krishna, it's giving us so much of happiness. That's what we need to understand. So this happiness is what very important. So when we are happy, when we are doing everything for Krishna, then with this happiness, we don't want to lose. We want to be happy with Krishna. We want to be happy all the time. So that way, we want to be connected with Krishna. So that means we want to be hearing from Krishna, listening from Krishna, this Bhagavad Gita. So that's what we are supposed to do. That's what we are doing it. So that way, Krishna, by Krishna's mercy, causeless mercy, we are able to enjoy the unlimited enjoyment, basically enjoy within ourselves. Because for this, we don't need anything from outside to remember Krishna, to think about Krishna, to focus our mind on Krishna. For all these things, we don't need anything from outside. We don't need any sense object. We don't need anything. We just need our mind. When our mind is offered unto Krishna, our intelligence is offered unto Krishna. So that's what Mayarpita Mano Buddhi. So that means we are able to find happiness because our mind is peaceful. So that way we are happy. Our mind is not going to become peaceful if we get what we want in this material world. That's going to become even more greedy only. In general, in this world, no one will say that I got this much, it's enough. Nobody will say. They need more. I got so much today and I will gain so much more. Idam maya labdam imam prapsya manoratam idam asti idam api me bhavishyati punagas dhanam. That's why idam adya maya labdam. So I got so much today and imam prapsya manoratam, all as per my wishes. Idam asti idam api bhavishyati punagas dhanam. So I have so much of asti. I have so much of assets. And it's going to increase more in the future. That's how a demon thinks. But a devotee, Krishna says that yadricha labha santushto. A devotee should be happy with what we get it. That should be the way of our life. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 16th, 12th chapter, 16 slokas we finished. So Krishna is giving all the qualities which will make us become closer to Krishna. So in this sloka number 15 we studied. Krishna says, Yasmanodvijate loko lokanodvijate chaya harshamarsha bayodvegair mukto yasacha me priyaga. So Yasmanodvijate loko lokanodvijate chaya. So by no one is disturbed in this world, and one who is not disturbed by anyone in this world, and who is equal, who is freed from the happiness, distress, anger and anxiety, all such things, fear and anxiety, Vayodvege, Mukto yasacha me priyaga. So one who is liberated from all these things is dear to me. That's what Krishna says. He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety is very dear to me. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is teaching us in this sloka number 16, what we studied. Anapekshaga suchirdaksha udasino gathavyataka sarvaramba parityagi yo madbhaktaha same priyaga. A person who is neutral and who is clean, pure, and who is determined, who is expert. Anapekshaka suchir daksha. And who is udasino, so who is free from all cares, who is not caring about anything. Like he doesn't care about all these material activities. That's what udasino. Udasino means one who is not disturbed or worried about what's happening in this material world. That's what udasino. Gatavyataka, free from all miseries, distress. Gatavyataka. And who is able to renounce in all the activities, sarvaramba, parityagi, in all endeavors. So who is renouncing. He is my devotee. Yo madbhaktaga. He is my devotee. And he is dearer to me. He is dear to me. Very dear to me. Same priyaga. My devotee, who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. That's what Krishna says. Then in the next sloka, in the sloka number 17, what we are studying, Krishna is continuing then. Yo na krishyati na dveshti na sochati na kankshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman yasame priyaga. So one who neither rejoices nor hates. So yo na krishyati na dveshti. That's what neither. There is ragadvesa vimuktaistu. So that's what yo na krishyati na dveshti. Dvesha, raga dvesha. So like that. Na sochati na kankshati. So na sochati. Na sochati means one who neither laments. Na kankshati, one who doesn't desire anything. So sochati means lamenting for something which we lost. And kankshati means something we are desiring which we don't have. So we shouldn't be both. We should be free from all these things. Na sochati, na kankshati, samaga sarvesu bhutesu madbhaktim labate param. Brahmabhuta prasannatma. Brahmabhuta prasannatma na sochati, na kankshati. So that means one who is in the Brahmabhuta platform. Prasannatma, who is the happiest person. So Brahmabhuta prasannatma na sochati, na kankshati. Samaga sarvesu bhutesu madbhaktim labate param. So yo na krishyati, na dvesti, na sochati, na kankshati. Subha shubha parityagi, who is free from both auspicious and inauspicious activities. Subha and ashubha. So such a devotee of mine, Bhaktiman, he is very dear to me. Yasame priyaga. That's what Krishna says. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 17th sloka in the 12th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radha Nath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Prasada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mithun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. By Krishna's cast has met some fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. No questions for today.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for your class. Yes, Guruji, no questions, only to practice and get stronger in our belief. That is all, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. No
Thank you,
questions.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Geeta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Nice
Hare
class.
Krishna.
Daily we have to practice more and more to become a good devotee of Krishna, closer to Krishna.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much. Really enjoying the class. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravindra Govind Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Adar Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dhanavad Pranam.
Thank you very much for a wonderful class, Guruji. It's nicely going on. Krishna consciousness. No questions for today. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So today's class also is really very interesting class, and specifically all the slokas, as I already said, is very very interesting in this chapter because it is the Bhakti Yoga, this thing, and it is very very interesting. And how to live is really this 12th chapter alone. If we are able to follow 100%, it's a very tough job, toughest job in life. Still, if we are able to follow at least as much as possible from this chapter, it is very very useful to each and everybody who follows, and it's very very interesting to hear also. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Really interesting session today also. In the beginning, you have a very interesting analogy you have given that like seeking admission in a reputed institute or seeking job in a good company. We need to prepare a lot and to qualify for that, and with only limited number of seats. But in Krishna's or Krishna's closeness, there are unlimited number of seats, and we have to qualify only love Krishna, and he cannot force
Yes.
the love on us, and we have to love him. Very interesting way you have explained and invited
Yes.
us to be in the love of Krishna. And a very interesting session going on, Guruji. Thank you for that. We are really enjoying. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I will just be back in a minute. Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavad Pranam
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranams Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Pranam Guruji, Dandavad Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna
you for a
Mataji.
wonderful class, Guruji. As Panyapan Prabhu said, this one chapter, if we are able to follow, then we will be in full Krishna consciousness.
That's it.
Just
Mataji.
learning
That's
the equanimity of mind to maintain the poise in distress or in happiness. Everything, whatever you have told us, to treat everything enemies and friends equally,
Yeah.
or to be situated
Yes,
in that
Mataji.
situation, that kind of mind equilibrium, if we can get, it is wonderful.
It
Guruji.
can come only when we are doing everything for Krishna.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Guruji. Very wonderful class. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare
Dandavad
Krishna,
pranams.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare
Tumbo Nandi Saji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Thank
Mataji,
you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the
Yes,
class.
thank you. Hare Krishna.
No questions, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
Really, it's wonderful
Yes,
to
yes.
know the devotee's quality.
That's correct. Yes, Mataji. Quality is what we need to do.
Yes, Guruji. How to become a pure and loving devotee of Krishna.
Yes.
Now we know the value of spiritual master, Guruji.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Guruji, for all your
Hare.
motivation.
Thank you,
All your
Mataji.
motivation and efforts. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you,
Thank you
Prabhu.
so
Hare.
much.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guru.
Namaste Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare
By
Krishna.
the costless mercy of Krishna, I could attend today's Bhagavad Gita class, the King of Secrets, and the Bhakti Yoga devotional service. In this class, Krishna tells us what qualities makes us to become dearer to Krishna, how to achieve, how to acquire those qualities. But anyone can become dear to Krishna. Krishna loves all equally. To become closer to Krishna, he considers a yogi as his own self. We should have faith on Krishna. That is very necessary. We all fully believe in Krishna as we are studying Bhagavad Gita daily. Krishna is our close friend. We become a devotee of Krishna as well as a friend to Krishna, and Krishna takes us to Goloka. He wants us only to love him. Bhakti and devotion will take us to Goloka. Bhagavad Gita knowledge makes us a perfect devotee. We are able to focus our mind on Krishna, whereas the mind is always wavering and unsteady. We are able to focus our mind on Krishna always. We need to control our mind. Remember Krishna all the time with Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That is, we are not focusing on the results. That means that we are not bothered about results and focusing only on Krishna. Everything we do only as an offering to Krishna. we are fully protected by Krishna. By Krishna's mercy, everything will become simple for us. Krishna knows very well about us. He will save us, and Krishna helps us to solve all our problems. Only thing we have to surrender unto Krishna. We can leave everything to Krishna. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, our memory also becomes sharp, and knowledge of Bhagavad Gita makes us closer to Krishna. Study of Bhagavad Gita every day gives us happiness, that is unlimited enjoyment. We are connected with Krishna always by our mind offering to Krishna. A devotee should be contented by what he has. In today's sloka, 12th chapter, 16th sloka, Krishna is telling, he who is neutral, pure, determined, an expert, who is free from all, not caring about anything in this material world, free from all miseries, free from all endeavors, is my devotee and very near to me. In today's sloka, Krishna is telling, one who neither rejoices nor hates, free from raga, dvesha, never laments, never desires anything, who is happiest, free from auspicious as well as unauspicious activities, is very dear to me. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, today, the 12th chapter, today's class was very, very excellent. So we have to keep equidistance. So whether it is a glory, failure, or whatever it is, we have to approach through our balanced mind. So that balanced mind will come with a lot of maturity that Krishna provides us in the due course. So one good news, Guruji, we have spent almost 1,50,000 more, 52,000 something, Krishna hours the last 2 years.
Hare Krishna.
At average, we spend around 700 man days.
Mhm.
At average, 20 to 25 participants were there. So 1 hour we spend, or sometimes in the Tamil classes, we spend another 1 hour also. So I'm not taking it. So in the last 2 years, I found that we have spent almost 1,55,000 man hours, collective Krishna hours.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's so nice, so nice. It gives you so kind of a confidence that
Yes, ma'am.
we devotees are spending time, quality time, with all our difficulties in a materialistic life. So the great thing about this thing is, say you are the anchor and doing this without
ma'am.
any disturbance, without any kind of turbulence. So even in flight, you will have a turbulence, correct? But for
Yes,
this
ma'am.
Krishna conscious classes, what we are doing, we don't have any turbulence. There is no such turbulence. Only thing is we have to keep our mind into Krishna, nothing else. So
Yes, ma'am.
as you said, we cannot go to Chandramandala, Surya Mandala or anywhere. We can spread the message. I'm trying. Yesterday also one devotee came. He shown interest. So we can't do anything. So many people having their different distress, unemployment, career-oriented distress, family-oriented distress. So the only cure is if they attend the Krishna class, they will be cured. Nothing else. So one best example is, so if you go to a psychiatrist with your mental agony, maybe for 1 week or something, they will give you a free consolation. All these things will happen. After some time, they will restrict you for 30 minutes and it will be chargeable for every 1 minute, 2 minutes. So you have to pay extraordinarily to get your mental cure. So Krishna is not charging at all. Try to understand this phenomenal things. He is not charging. Even if you go to wife, if you spend half an hour telling about your difficulties, she will say, what happened? You are doing blade. Why you are polumbaling? She will tell. If you go to son, the son will say, Daddy, what happened, Daddy? Why you are polumbaling? So Krishna, so many years, so many distress, when we speak to him, I directly speak to him. So he will never say, money you get out. You are troubling me. So the beauty of Krishna is We should understand this point. Whenever we are in distress, whenever we are having a mental agony, whatever the problem we face in our day-to-day life, we can always go to the Krishna. Krishna will not say, get out. Krishna with the folded hands will love you, and ultimately he wants our love only, nothing else in return. So the Bhagavad Gita is giving us that kind of closeness with Krishna. So I hope we can spend 1 crore man hours, probably, I don't know, maybe in the next 5 years or 10 years. So we will spend that quality hours. Statistics is not important for Krishna, but it gives us our motivation. Always we feel motivated that we spend the quality hours through Krishna. That is important. Thank you very much. So there is no permanent glory, nor there is a permanent suffering and all happiness, all equal. That is what the chapter 12 says. So Krishna will take care of that. We have to have that confidence, nothing else. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Let our endeavor goes on continuously. Thank you very much. Maybe in the next Janma also we will get together. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you for today's class. Yeah, Krishna has given all the strength to attending this class. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama